on, everybody? It's Larry back with you. It has been a minute since I've posted a video and life has just been crazy. And we'll get into that as we talk about this video and this particular product that we're going to be reviewing today. We moved into the new house. I've done some vlogs in the past showing different steps to the process, but we're in. But that doesn't mean like everything settles down. There's a bunch of stuff we were doing after we moved into the part of the house that wasn't added on. So it's been very, very busy. And I wanted to get with you guys to talk about some of the things that I'm going to be doing to the house when it comes to, making it a smart home. This particular product, this company reached out to me when we were still across the street in the cabin and things were being built, asked me if I wanted them to send me these. And it happened to be perfect timing because this is something that I wanted to get. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail and all this is Smartwings. These are smart blinds. They're motorized, and that's just sort of the tip of the iceberg. What we're going to do in this video, I've had these mounted for about a month now, and that's why I wanted to delay the video a little bit, just so I had them up for a while, make sure I didn't come across any problems, make sure there wasn't any issues mounting them or any of that stuff. And spoiler alert, if you don't want to stay till the end, there was no issue mounting them. There was no issue getting them. They've been fantastic for the month or so that I've been using them. There's a synopsis, but let's get into a little bit more detail about this. These are the Smartwings smart blinds. Okay, so when they reached out to me, they asked me, would I be interested? And of course I was. I told them, let's just send me a couple of them, just because I didn't want to have the commitment of doing, the whole house or the whole addition with these, and then there'd be an issue with them. I mean, to be perfectly honest, they said, cool, measure a couple windows that you're wanting to install these on, and then we'll get them set up for you. And I was a little confused, and I went to their site after they sent it to me and told me to take a look at what I wanted and how I wanted to mount it and all this stuff. Every single one of these are custom. So you measure out the width of your window, the length of your window, how you want them mounted, whether you want them inside the window jamb or on the outside. For my setup, I did our master bedroom and then Sawyer's room, which are the two biggest windows that we have in the house, minus the ones in the living room, looking at the lake and stuff. But these are huge. I measured the inside where I wanted them. I measured, when they were fully closed, what that dimension is, did it on both, sent those out. And to be completely honest, I kept thinking, I'm like, maybe there's going to be something a little jacked up, something not quite right. But they came in. We'll talk about the mounting. Now, I didn't even record the mounting because I did one, and then I'm like, oh, I'll record the other one to show, I wanted to do one and then record the other one to show any issues that I had, little tricks or whatever. There's none. It was easier to mount these than it was to mount the curtain rods that I have on the windows as well. The one in our room is extra wide and it has 4 brackets. So you mount the brackets up there, the blind snaps into it, and then you put the little cover trim piece on it on the front side, and that's it. I mean, literally, it's idiot proof. And so I didn't even bother. Once I did the one, I'm like, there's no reason to show this being mounted because it is extremely easy. The bracket is it's just a bracket, and then the thing snaps in. Super easy. So what I want to do though is I want to talk about the options that you have with this, and we'll walk through their website a little bit here, and I'll put their website up, and of course there'll be links for their website down in the description below. So let's talk about some of their smart technology. You can get you pick which motor you want in it, and the way you do that is you're going to pick either Apple HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or Samsung Smartwings. With that you can, do remote control. It's got a remote control that comes with it. This is the remote that you get. I think there's 2 versions of the remote. This one, I believe you can do a bunch of different, you can have a bunch of different blinds on one thing and sort of set them up. But really this, it comes with a nice mount. You can mount it to the wall. So these just live on the wall, and really we use, the ones I got were both Apple HomeKit. So you can say, hey, blah, 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 whatever your assistant is, and tell them, hey, open, close.
Uh-huh. Okay, the blinds are open. Okay, the blinds are closed.
You can set routines, so you can have it, when you wake up in the morning at a certain time, the blinds just open, or if it's getting at a certain time at night, they'll close. I mean, you guys know what smart home things do, and this does all of those. So let's go through, like if we were going to order them. You're going to go to their product page, find which one you like. There's a bunch of different styles too. These aren't some kind of like tech looking thing. These will blend into whatever decor you have, which I appreciate. I got the 100% blackout versions, so that's what I got. And then you pick your mount type, which is going to be inside or outside. And of course, that's going to be your measurement. You're going to give them the width, that's inches. And you give them the width, which is inches. Then you have fractional, if it's like, 17 and 5/8 or whatever. Height, same thing, inches, and then fraction. And then you're going to select your motor type. So you have what comes free with it is the kind with the multi-channel remote. For $30, you get either the Apple HomeKit, the Alexa, the Google, and then you have one that's strictly Amazon alone, and then you have the HomeKit. Then you have the Valence Decor bar, which it doesn't have one, and obviously there's no charge for that, or you get the little fabric piece that matches your blind, which is what I have, and that's another $20. You can get it with no remote. You can get it with a 5-channel remote, and then this one is a 15-channel remote. This is a $26 edition, and then the other one that's only 5-channel is $16 edition. Then you have your roll type. So this is personal preference as well. So you have that choice as well. And then the final choice, is it the final? Yes. The final choice you have is if you want the motor on the left or the right. The way these motors stay charged is there's USB Type-C, which, thank you for USB Type-C. The kit comes with the USB Type-C cable, really long, and then you would need a plug, obviously. Okay, so it takes 5 to 6 hours for it to charge. I'll have to see where, I thought I had the info that it lasted about a year, but what I did is I got one of them with it and one of them without it, but they sell a solar panel that you plug into the USB Type-C, comes with a short cable, and then it has like double-sided sticky tape that you put it at the top of your window. So even when the blinds are all the way open, you don't see it. It's tucked up in the corner. It's about, 10 or 12 inches long. So the solar panel is an extra $50. Now that seems like a lot, but it's a solar panel. It stops you from having to plug in the blind once a year or whatever, which isn't that big of an inconvenience, but for $50, that saves the hassle. And I wanted to get one with it and one without it just to see. So when I do an update on these in the future, I plan on trying to get more for the house. And I think in the future, I'll probably get them, depending on where you're putting them, with the solar panel. Because so far, I think it's amazing. And my battery, I just looked at it today on my iPhone, and it's still 100%. So obviously it's getting charged whenever the sun is out, so that's awesome. But just with the remote, so if you're just using the remote, you have, this is up will be your open, and then down is this, and if you want it to stop, you just hit this button in the middle, and that'll stop it wherever it is. And then you have your different channel selection here. So, but everything comes with instructions. Like I said, the instructions are super easy. You get all the brackets, you get screws, you get anchors if you're going into drywall. Again, the mounting was super easy. The ordering is super intuitive. Their website is really good. Everything's drop-down menus. And like I said, I was a little nervous about my measurements and whatever, and everything was perfect. It comes down, sits right on the wood, the window sill. Okay, so now obviously I said that I only put it on my iPhone because that's the motor I got. So when it comes to Google or Samsung or Alexa or whatever, your mileage may vary with however that situation works. So with Home on iOS, you have, you just open, it's very, there's no app for this. So you're going to tap on it to open and close. You're going to hold it, and it's going to look like, like a slider, right? So you're going to slide it up to a certain amount. It's going to open to a certain amount. You can do all the way closed, all the way open. And then it says like 46% open at the top. But if you're on your quick settings, you can just tap it, and it'll close or it'll open. So that's going to be about it. There'll be a link down below for Smartwings. Big shout out for them for sending these out. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you can hit the thumbs up. If you've got to subscribe, you can do that down below as well. I have a bunch more smart home devices that I'll be reviewing in future videos. I'm also going to be doing a lot of YouTube shorts coming up in the future on this channel. I'm not going to separate them out. So make sure you guys subscribe if you're interested in any of that stuff. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.